We came up to Waterville Valley today to explore a couple of new spots that we found. It's really bright and snowy here. We came up from southern New Hampshire where it was just so gray over the past few days, just awful stick season and no snow whatsoever. And here it is absolutely magical. And we're gonna go on a hike. So one of the ethical things to do when you're at a cross-country place is not to walk on ski tracks because that can destroy them.
And the classic Nordic skiers kind of rely on those because they literally can't go anywhere but the ski track. And as you can see, plenty of people have walked across the ski tracks. So even though we're looking at a high of about 15-16 degrees today, and it is very cold outside, we just delayered because we're sweating. And in the winter, if you start sweating, it could kill you because the second you have all this moisture on your skin and you stop because you need to take a break, your body will get cold and stay cold. You won't be able to get warm again.
A little lesson in our local geology here in New England is when you're walking through the woods, you will oftentimes see giant boulders like this. It's hard to tell from the video, but this is massive. It's
Here's the scale.
really big.
I'm 5'4".
So after the last ice age, these boulders were carried by the glaciers and deposited, and now you find them all over the woods.
Yeah, I can come on the other side.
Let's go do this. It is very narrow.
These boulders are incredible.
Here we are.
Oh yeah.
And just when you think that we've seen the biggest boulders, there's even bigger ones.
This makes the entire hike worth it. Like, I don't even need a view at this point. These boulders are so incredible.
We're almost up to the overlook. The boreal forest has completely turned into evergreen. And just over there, you can actually see Waterville ski area. They are snowmaking hard. So it turns out that to get to the observation point here, you have to go up this ladder.
Oh shit. Well, it's clear of ice, so I'm gonna keep my spikes on for when we get up there.
All right.
And I'm gonna go scout it so that way Anton's not endangering himself. But yeah, we're gonna take our poles with us. It's really icy, Anton. I would tread with extreme caution. It's steep and icy. Massive glacial boulder.
We made it. Waterville Valley ski area is just over there. It's a gorgeous view.
You could top rope off this thing.
And I'll show you where we came up. That's the ladder right over there.
Don't get too close to me. You don't have spikes on.
But it is gorgeous, you guys. Hello, hello, coming to you from White Mountains, New Hampshire. It's absolutely freezing today. Temperature right now is only about 1 degree Fahrenheit. It really doesn't feel like it. At least down in the valley, we're very well dressed. Natalie's got her goggles.
Keeps the heat into your face.
I might put mine on in a bit, but we're doing a couple of 2 little short hikes today. One to some frozen waterfalls here at Flume, and then up a little mountain peak for sunset. We're approaching the Flume Gorge. In the summertime, it's incredibly busy. There's just a lot of people. They do charge like 20 bucks or something at least to get in here. But in the wintertime, it's free. And arguably, it's a heck of a lot more magical. So we're gonna show you in a second. It's spectacular. We are on part 2 of our adventure today, hiking up a little mountain overlook for sunset.
He says hiking. We're really kind of trail running just to stay warm. It's really freaking cold.
So one thing about hiking in the winter is regulating your temperature. And I have a Patagonia jacket. I got this last year for skiing. This is great. It keeps all the moisture out. Natalie has a Mountain Hardwear. Also works great. But the bottom line is it doesn't really matter what your gear is or how you're dressed, because if you're walking uphill too fast and you start sweating, later on you're gonna be cold. So the important thing is to walk up gradually. Don't get too cold, don't get too hot.
It's a game.
Yep.
That day was particularly cold and windy, and we didn't get any video on the summit, but here's the video of the sunset on the way down.
Beautiful day in the Whites today.
Moose. Is that moose? I think so. Oh, it's always the
Today we decided to venture out to the Berkshires. We normally ski in the White Mountains and Vermont and Maine. This is my first time skiing in the Berkshires. We're at Berkshire East. Natalie can tell you more about it.
So I went to school about 30-40 minutes from here in North Adams. We're at Berkshire East in Charlemont. It's a great little mountain, and I do mean little, it's only 32 trails. But I don't know, there's a lot of great terrain here, so it's a little something for everybody, and it's nice for when the winds and cold are a little too much up north. You can come down south a little bit and get in a great day here. And the snow is lovely, there's almost no wind. It's perfect. Lunchtime, oopsie.
We have our own soup.
We always bring our own food though, because ski resorts, but this place is actually pretty reasonable on food. We might grab something after, because I don't think we brought enough.
What do we have?
It's this like weird German packet soup I made this morning.
Smells good. This place is pretty adorable though.
Size doesn't matter.
We're at Magic Mountain in Vermont today, another Indy Pass mountain that we decided to check off our list. Nice day after a snowstorm, a little bit crowded. We had to wait in line for a little bit, but honestly, nothing compared to some of the lines that you see at the Vail resorts. So still pretty grateful to be here. Done with our ski day. We did 6 runs at Magic Mountain. It's a little mountain and we drove quite a ways to get here, but it was fun to get out. It's better to be skiing than not be skiing at all. So yeah, it was good. And this is why cars don't last a while in New England. Look at that salt. pretty much the end of the month. January brought us a ton of exciting adventures, and even though winter was a little bit late to arrive here in New England, we finally have snow, and I think we're going to have even more fun winter adventures in February.